Rest in peace, Jag. We're gonna miss you. Hello and welcome back. Today we're gonna have a look at what's happened to the Jag and why it's kind of gonna become an underused wrench now. So let's have a look at the current stats of the Jag. There's a 15% faster firing speed and a construction hit speed boost increased by 30%. So this basically means that you can build your buildings a hell of a lot faster than you can with any other wrench. This is good for, offensive engineering. Some aggressive level 2 and level 3 sentries can be put up extremely quickly, providing there's ample supplies of metal around. But after the nerf, it now has a minus 25% damage penalty, a 20% slower repair rate, and a 33% damage penalty versus buildings. So let's have a look at the damage penalty first. The main enemy you're going to be coming up against will obviously be the spy and the close quarters combat, because it's going to be trying to sap your buildings and stab you. So with the stock wrench, it will take just 2 hits to kill a spy, but now with the Jag, with the damage penalty, it's going to take 3 hits to hit a spy. This can be plenty of time for a spy to cloak and get the hell out of there. But of course, this combined with faster hit speed, you're going to have more chance of critting. So in a way it can be kind of balanced out, but then again it's random crits, and whenever you want a crit it will never come. Praise Gaben. And the slower repair rate means that sappers now take 3 hits to be taken off. That's compared to the 2 hits it would take with the stock wrench. So in effect you can't take sappers off as quickly. Sappers are going to be doing more damage to your buildings, and this can be devastating with sappers like the red tape recorder, which will take your buildings down levels and just cost you time and metal to build them back up again. Now the only downside to the new Jag, which isn't really much of a problem, is the damage penalty versus buildings. As an engineer, you're not generally going to be hitting other engineers' buildings unless you come across a stray teleport or something, in which case you'll probably just use your shotgun to destroy it. But in any case, you're usually going to be hitting your own buildings rather than any other engineer's buildings, so the damage penalty on this isn't really too much to worry about. Though these downsides paired together really do make the Jag quite underpowered in normal situations. Perhaps you're in a high combat zone, you're not going to be able to repair your buildings as fast, and you're not going to be able to take the sappers off as fast, and this can easily lead to, some buildings being destroyed pretty quickly. So really, in a normal battle situation where you're protecting your level 3s, your team are trying to push up, the stock wrench is still kind of the go-to. Now the place where the Jag really excels though is during setup time. Due to the faster firing speed, it means you can build buildings a lot faster than you could with any other wrench. So this can be really handy during setup time, because setup time isn't really that long. It can make setting up a lot easier, and due to the recent changes to the way the wrenches work, now if you change wrenches while your buildings are up, they won't get destroyed anymore. Because before this, if you were to change wrenches while you had buildings up, the buildings would be destroyed. Now due to the changes, you're able to use the Jag to start up with, build all your buildings up quickly, and then you can change to the stock wrench once all your buildings are up, and you can protect them easier with the stock wrench then. And this obviously you could just pair with the rescue ranger, and which would just mean your buildings are a lot easier to protect and keep pushing the enemy team back. And despite all the changes, I still enjoy using the Jag. And not just because that's the only wrench I have kill-streaked. But anyway, I still enjoy using the Jag. I think it's a great wrench, really. Despite all the nerfs, it's still a practical wrench and it still has its usage, really. I mean, stock wrench, it'll never replace stock wrench like it did during gunmetal, where it's literally the go-to wrench. There was nothing else you could use. But now stock wrench is obviously reigning supreme again, as with the way Valve is dealing with everything at the minute. But yeah, the Jag has its uses at the start of rounds and when you need to build sentries and dispensers up quickly. And that's a look at the Jag as it stands at the moment. I hope you've enjoyed. I might see you again maybe, and ta-ra.